Have you ever heard the word migrate? Do you know what that means? You might say, the birds are migrating this winter, or the butterflies are migrating to Mexico. Well, it means that an animal moves from one place to another in a different season. So they might be a bird that goes somewhere warmer when it becomes winter, and then they come back when it's warm in the spring. So whales do this too sometimes. So the animal I wanted to teach you about today was butterflies, because there's a certain butterfly called the monarch butterfly that does an amazing migration. Because you wouldn't think that a little insect could fly so far. So I thought I'd read you this story I have called Monarch Butterfly by Gail Gibbons. A monarch butterfly settles on a leaf of a milkweed plant. She gently presses a tiny egg on one of its leaves. The egg is the beginning of another monarch butterfly. It's summertime in the north, and a breeze stirs the stem of the milkweed plant. The monarch egg is white and shiny. It is the size of a small dot, and it sticks to a leaf. When the butterfly lays the egg, she makes it sticky. Wind and rain cannot make the egg come loose, and in a few days the egg hatches. Out crawls a small caterpillar, also called a larva. First, the caterpillar eats the eggshell and then chews away at the milkweed leaf. The egg of the monarch is almost always laid on a milkweed plant. The plant will be its food. The caterpillar eats and grows and begins to change. It breaks out of its old skin, showing a new skin underneath. This is called molting. For 2 weeks, the caterpillar eats and eats. It molts about 5 times. Finally, it is a full-grown monarch caterpillar, about 2 inches long. Now something wonderful begins to happen. The caterpillar creeps to the stem of a leaf. It attaches itself to the stem and drops down head first. The caterpillar's bright colors become greenish. And then the skin splits and moves up the top. The skin falls off and a new strange form appears. It is called the chrysalis or pupa. The chrysalis is like a blanket that is wrapped around the body growing inside. At first, the chrysalis is long and soft, and then it shrinks and hardens and becomes light green, decorated with gold dots. Inside, the monarch butterfly begins to grow. About 2 weeks later, the chrysalis changes again. It turns gray-green before becoming transparent. Within are white dots, orange and black lines. So you can actually see the butterfly inside the chrysalis. The chrysalis wiggles and then it splits open. The butterfly begins to pull itself out. The head and the legs appear first, and then the rest of it slides out. The wings are tiny and stuck together, and the butterfly's abdomen is big. The abdomen becomes smaller when fluid is pumped into the wings. The wings become bigger. A caterpillar has turned into a butterfly. This is called metamorphosis. The butterfly sits quietly for a few hours, waiting for its wings to dry and harden. At last, they begin to move slowly and then beat faster and faster. The butterfly flutters up toward the sky. Monarchs have a bad taste, and they will make a bird or animal sick if they are eaten, so most of them are left alone. There are many parts to a butterfly. The scales, which make up the wings. The wing, there's 4 of them. The abdomen is the back part of the caterpillar. The thorax is the middle part, and the head. It has a proboscis. This is how it drinks nectar, through that little tube, and it has these antennas which can be used for touch and smell. It has 6 legs because it's an insect. The monarch butterfly only flies during the day, and when it rains, the butterfly stays dry, hidden under leaves. Fall is on the way, and soon it will be cold. If the monarch butterfly doesn't fly south, it will die. Once again, it darts into the sky. The butterfly will take a long trip to warmer weather. This is called migration. The monarch will fly to where its ancestors have always gone, sometimes to the very same tree. Other monarchs keep appearing, making a cloud of orange in the sky. At night, they rest in the trees. Sometimes they fly up to 12 miles in an hour and almost 100 miles in one day. There could be over 1,000 butterflies traveling together. They fly to places such as Florida, Southern California, and even Mexico. Some butterflies migrate 4,000 miles, and they will stay in the South throughout the winter. Some towns and cities are proud to have butterflies visit them, and they have festivals to celebrate their arrival. Children dress up for parades in butterfly costumes, and sometimes there's a band and visitors from all around. Monarchs can cluster together thousands of them in one tree, a butterfly tree. And in the spring, the butterflies will migrate north again to the fields of milkweed plants, where they'll lay their eggs, right? So today, you get to make your own migrating butterfly. You have a stick and a ribbon to attach, and you have a little hook to attach it on, and then you can just tape it onto your butterfly. I want you to decorate your butterfly. What kind of butterfly do you want to make? You get to decide. You can make a monarch. You can make a blue butterfly, whatever you want it to be. It's however you choose. You can also try doing this idea if you want, which is kind of fun. If you have some paints, you can put some blobs of paint on one side of your butterfly, and then you can fold your butterfly in half, open it, and you'll have the same print on the other side, just like a real butterfly, because butterflies are symmetrical. They are the same on both sides. So that's kind of fun to try. Take your butterfly out for a little fly when you're done. A windy day is the best time to fly your butterfly, but any day is fun. See ya.